Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing how to use visual aids effectively while public speaking. Visual aids are a powerful tool that can help you convey your message and engage your audience. However, if used incorrectly, they can actually distract from your message and reduce the impact of your presentation. So, in this video, we'll be sharing tips on how to choose the right visual aids, how to design them, and how to use them effectively during your presentation. Why use visual aids? First, let's discuss why visual aids are important in public speaking. Visual aids can help your audience better understand your message and retain the information you present. They can also enhance the engagement and interest of your audience. In fact, studies have shown that people remember more information when it is presented visually than when it is presented orally. However, it's important to remember that visual aids should enhance your message, not distract from it. So, it's important to choose the right visual aids for your presentation and use them effectively. Choosing the right visual aids. There are many types of visual aids you can use in your presentation, including slideshows, videos, charts and graphs, images and photographs, props and demonstrations, handouts and worksheets. When choosing a visual aid, it's important to consider the purpose of your presentation, your audience, and the message you want to convey. For example, if you are presenting data, you may want to use charts and graphs to illustrate your points. If you are giving a product demonstration, you may want to use props to show how the product works. Designing effective visual aids. Once you've chosen your visual aid, it's important to design it effectively. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Keep it simple. Your visual aid should be easy to read and understand. Use clear fonts and colors that are easy on the eyes. Avoid clutter and too much text or data. Highlight key points. Use visuals to highlight key points and important information. This can help your audience focus on the most important parts of your presentation. Use high-quality images. If you are using images or photographs, make sure they are high quality and relevant to your message. Use animation and video sparingly. While animation and video can be effective, they can also be distracting. Use them sparingly, and only when they add value to your presentation. Using visual aids effectively. Once you've chosen and designed your visual aid, it's important to use it effectively during your presentation. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Introduce your visual aid. Before presenting your visual aid, introduce it to your audience and explain why you are using it. Face your audience. When presenting your visual aid, make sure to face your audience so that they can see and hear you clearly. Use your visual aid as a supplement, not a replacement. Your visual aid should supplement your presentation, not replace it. Use your visual aid to enhance your message, not distract from it. Control the pace. When presenting your visual aid, control the pace of your presentation. Make sure that your audience has enough time to read and understand the information on the visual aid. Interact with your visual aid. When using a visual aid, make sure to interact with it. Point to specific parts of the visual aid and use it to illustrate your points. Keep it simple and uncluttered. Your visual aids should be easy to read and understand. Avoid cluttering your slides with too much text, graphics or animations. Use high-quality images and graphics. Use images and graphics that are high quality and relevant to your topic. Avoid using low-resolution images that may appear blurry or pixelated. Keep the font size legible. Use a font size that is large enough for everyone to read, even if they are sitting in the back of the room. A font size of 30 to 40 points is usually sufficient. Use contrasting colors. Use contrasting colors for text and background to make sure that the text is easily readable. For example, use black text on a white background, or white text on a dark blue background. Practice your presentation with your visual aids. Before your presentation, practice with your visual aids to make sure that they are working properly and that you are comfortable using them. This will help you avoid any technical difficulties during your presentation. By following these tips, you can use visual aids to enhance your presentation and engage your audience. Remember to keep your visual aids simple, relevant, and easy to understand.